Hey everybody, it's Tony Kriz. We're back with another Off the Highway. And who are we going off the highway with? That man right there, Tim Soerens, author of The New Parish, How Neighborhood Churches Are Transforming Mission, Discipleship, and Community. That's right. Tim Soerens, I've got one question for you today. Here's my question. You, uniquely, sort of folks that I know, you are a social organizer. You are a community activist. You are a justice guy. You love that stuff. If we, hypothetically, if we took Jesus completely out of the story, remove Jesus from sort of the construct of human consciousness or your particular consciousness, would you still be highly motivated to live that sort of life? A life of community organizing, justice, if Jesus was removed from the story?
Well, it's impossible to completely answer. And I would hate to even think about that, honestly, because the reason that I believe that Jesus is God is ultimately, for me, because I believe the big story that through Jesus, God is making all things new. And if I didn't have that narrative as a motivator, and in a sense, a dependence upon not just that narrative, but that person, I have no idea what my motivation would be. Do I think that people who are not following Jesus pursue justice and wholeness and peace and reconciliation? Absolutely. It'd be hard to speculate what my motivation would be. I think that how I'm wired as kind of a raging idealist, I probably would be. But at the end of the day, we all, as you know better than most, we all have faith. We all are placing our trust, ultimately, I think, in one big story, whether that's lifting ourselves up from our bootstraps or a different system or just, sneaking by and getting as much pleasure as we can out of this life because we're all just dancing molecules anyway. We all have a narrative. So I'm sticking to the big story of God making all things new through Christ. But without that, I don't know. What would you do?
Well, luckily I don't have to answer that question.
Veer off the highway.
Yes.
Really far.
I think the fact that you don't know is a good answer. And I think ultimately, if Jesus has sort of saturated our lives in the way that we hope is true, it's actually becomes almost impossible, no matter how active our imagination is, to sort of conceive of anything else. So, all right, Tim, thanks for your time. That is Tim Soerens, author of The New Parish. We're off the highway. Thanks so much.